Good morning. I know I look rough now. 2 more days and I'll be done with my stint of a care project. Good morning, good morning. Hi, my sister. Hi, Shera. How are you? Hope you're keeping well. Right. I'm sure you can see the subject matter there. And my lives are very short. I'm asking you guys, if you're called to do something, do you do it or do you fight it? If you do it straight away, willingly, or do you do it after trying to look for ways to avoid it? The reason why I'm asking is I have noticed that I used to seek approval a lot before I do something. My sixth sense always tells me when I'm needed somewhere, when I'm needed to do something. But then I used to struggle with wanting to check with so-and-so and so-and-so if I should do it, if it makes sense, if it looks right, if it sounds right, if it's worth it, and all these things. But what I've learned from that pattern is that you just complicate simple things. I believe God talks to all of us in very different ways. And when He speaks to you directly, you hear it, you understand it, and you know what He's saying to you. What basically confuses you is if then you start looking around, looking for approval, looking for confirmation that you're doing the right thing. And that just complicates things, and it can even make simple things look complicated and difficult. So yeah, I have turned the leaf from that. I now follow my intuition. I pay attention to my sixth sense because I now know that's my link to God. And if people don't understand it, I don't bother with that because I know the result will explain whatever it is they may not understand from the start of the process. Trying to explain it without an end result can be difficult for people. Because when God calls you to do something, He shows you where you are and He shows you what it's going to look like when it's achieved. But painting that picture as a human being is not really easy. So yeah, I've put that pattern down. I now pay attention, follow the lead, do what I need to do with or without approval of people. And so ask yourself the same question. Do you follow your calling, or do you want people to cheer you on? Or to cheer you down for that matter, because the risk is if people don't understand what you're being asked to do, they'll try to discourage you because the thing is bad, but because simple fact, because they don't understand. So yeah, things don't always have to make sense to everybody. If you get it, if you understand it, it makes sense, go for it. Even if in the end you think, actually, I'm not sure I see what the benefit was, I'll tell you what the benefit, the bare minimum benefit will be. You will have learned something. And just because something didn't benefit you, doesn't necessarily mean it didn't benefit anybody else. Sometimes God calls you to do things to benefit other people, not to benefit you. So, even if you don't see the benefit yourself, if you were meant to deliver a benefit to one person, 2 people, 1,000 people, those people will see the benefit even if you don't. As long as you have done your part, that is the benefit for you. You have not put yourself through all this. I don't understand. Please, can you tell me if it's okay? Please, can you tell me? Ask 5 people if you should do something. Trust me, you will get 5 different answers. Why put yourself through that? Anyway, I'm just checking in. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're continuing to stay safe. I am. Trust me, now I understand all those directives about keeping safe. I understand them from a different level. The last 3 weeks I've seen the journey towards death. I've seen it. And it's not good. Look after yourselves, guys. You might have people to look after you if you're not well, but you are better off looking after yourself while you can. Because when people look after you, in most cases, they look after you on their own terms. Forget about what's written on paper. Forget about terms and conditions decided by the health service or whatever. Every individual that comes to look after a person, they come with their own terms and conditions because they're also trying to look after themselves. They're also trying to protect themselves. So whether they follow the directives, whether they follow the protocols, the best person to look after you is you. So don't put yourself in a position where you will be at the mercy of us. I'm not saying I don't do my best. I'm not saying that they don't do their best. No. But I think the best care is self-care. So take care, mind the distances, wear your masks. Whenever you're going close contact with people you don't know where they've been, wear your masks. Some people are saying the masks don't help. Unless they can prove it to me, I'm gonna wear my mask. I'd rather be safe than be sorry. And still wash your hands. Still eat right. Still drink right. Still smile. Exercise. I keep saying these things. I probably sound like a broken record, but I will say it until donkeys fly, really, because at the end of the day, all these things, even if COVID-19 goes away, there are things that we need to do. They are part of our day-to-day self-care, self-love routines. So please, not just for COVID-19, but for your own benefit, take care of yourself. Gotta go.